the image of this man pulling a boat across a prairie turned to desert was just really implanted in our minds, and so we worked backwards from there to create the story. Yes, after dragging the boat in 3 parts in various stages, about 27 kilometers from his farm to the Saskatchewan River, over a period of years, his neighbors eventually found him near death by one of the pieces of the boat, and they had him committed, and he died in an asylum about 18 months later. So yeah, it's a very, very tragic story. And he was a very extremely eccentric and probably completely insane person. And so we were more interested in developing a character that was motivated by something much more emotional and driven from the heart, and doing something out of a sense of love and loyalty and atonement in a sense.
I was just wondering that the banker's character is both lovely and hateable at the same time. I was wondering if you liked his character.
If I relate to the character?
Liked his character.
If I liked him?
Yeah, it's kind of an odd question. But, you know, because he had two...
Sure.
He had different...
Well, yeah, that's an interesting question. For me anyway, my process of taking a role is to find what I connect with and what I think the character's struggle is, and then hope to be on the same page as the people who wrote it and are going to direct it, and then, you know, together we try to create the music or the arc of that character. And in this particular case, I think I could feel for him. I could sympathize with him from an objective standpoint. But in playing him, I didn't judge him. And I didn't want this character to be just a villain. And neither did Patricia or David, so that's what we worked on.
I thought you played very well, because it came across that way. Like you played him a different way, you'd almost hate it, but because you acted so well, he was a very likable person.
Oh, I'm glad. He's free for dinner tonight.
On the page, he was a harsher character, and it was our surprise and great pleasure as we were shooting and seeing where Gil was taking him, the humanity that was coming out, and just that real complexity of characterization that Gil brought to it. So yeah, that's a wonderful aspect of collaboration to, you know, see something that you've written and then it just blossoms into a much full-figured characterization.